SABRESMAN31, SABRESMAN31, Sabersman 31.
Hey guys, it's Sabersman31, and this is my predictions video for the third round of the 2014 Stanley Cup playoffs. In the second round, I was right twice. I predicted Minnesota to lose to Chicago in 6 games, and I predicted that the Canadiens will outlast the Bruins in 7 games. I also said that the Ducks would win in 7 games. They went to 7 games but got blown out. And the Rangers, they just lost 1 game and went to 7 games. I said that they would win in 6, but all in all, I think I was pretty close to what I actually predicted. So now, here are my predictions, starting with the Eastern Conference. The 2 teams competing for the Prince of Wales Trophy are the Montreal Canadiens and the New York Rangers. I think this is going to be a great Original Six matchup between 2 of the best goaltenders in the league, Carey Price and Henrik Lundqvist. It's going to be a great series to watch both of them play. New York has good guys like St. Louis, who really helped them beat the Penguins, and Rick Nash and Henrik Lundqvist, Ryan McDonough, and other players like that. Montreal, I think Montreal is on fire after beating Boston. They really outplayed Boston in Game 7, and they had a ton of support from their depth guys like Dale Weiss and Danielle Briere. Carey Price was unstoppable. The only goal he let in was a crazy deflection that no goalie could have saved. I think the Montreal Canadiens are gonna be rolling after the Boston series. I think they're primed to be a cup candidate. After they swept the Lightning, they had all those days to rest, and the Bruins are a hard team, and they beat one of the best teams in the league, probably the best team in the league. So I think Montreal is going to win this series in 6 games. Henrik Lundqvist is going to steal a couple of games, but I think in the end, Montreal is going to just stay in their rhythm of Subban just blasting it from the point and Carey Price being unstoppable. The 2 teams competing for the Clarence S. Campbell Bowl are the same 2 teams that competed last year, the Chicago Blackhawks and the Los Angeles Kings. Both of these teams are on fire right now. Patrick Kane just cannot stop scoring overtime game winners, and the Los Angeles Kings just refuse to lose elimination games. Both of these teams have a long list of world-class players. The Chicago Blackhawks have Jonathan Toews, Patrick Kane, Marian Hossa, Nicholas Hjalmarsson, Duncan Keith, Brent Seabrook, Patrick Sharp, Corey Crawford, and the Los Angeles Kings have Mike Richards, Jeff Carter, Anze Kopitar, Drew Doughty, Jonathan Quick, Marian Gaborik, and the list goes on and on for both of these teams. I think this is going to be the closest series that we've seen so far in the playoffs. The Chicago Blackhawks and the Kings are just unstoppable, really, but I think much of Chicago's success has to do with they have been playing the relatively easier team. The St. Louis Blues fell apart after Game 2, and they just won the next 4 games. And the Minnesota Wild, they barely got past Colorado, and they put up a good fight, but there was really no way that Minnesota was going to win that series. Los Angeles, on the other hand, they played against the San Jose Sharks and came back from a 3-0 deficit, and then they came back from a 3-2 deficit on the Ducks and just eviscerated them in Game 7. I think the Ducks and the Sharks were 2 cup contenders right there, and the Kings beat them both, and I think that's going to be a contributing factor. They beat 2 of the better teams, and I think that they will beat the Chicago Blackhawks in 7 games, just like they did against the Sharks and the Ducks.